Hey boys and girls, if you didn't see the previous one, I do recommend going to see it. Please go check it out. Have a good rest of your day, and see you soon. Let's see here. That's the boys. Start from the beginning. Where's the broken one? That's what I need right now. Door closing. The broken handbook. Someone writing bloodlust. Extension cord here. Let's see here. Girls' locker room. This one and the don't know what's going on there. Bloody dumbbell. Let's see here. Don't know what's going on here yet. That maybe. So far I'm not sure. Boys' locker room. That. And I don't know what else would go here. Duffel bag would go here. And I'll just put this here for now. Is that everything? Right here. This right here. And then putting up the poster. Let's try that from there.
You.
That one's right.
Let's take a look back to before the incident.
Okay.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yes, she did.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yep.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Can you, Celeste? Okay, so I got that part wrong.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
Okay.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Okay.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Because they're actually a boy. No, I didn't leave my reasoning out, right? Okay, so these two are right. So I need something that proves that he was a boy. No. So that one's not right. Is there something over here that proves it? Maybe him getting in, maybe? He swiped his card to get in. And then that there, maybe? Let's try that.
That's exactly what happened.
Please tell me that part is right.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
Okay.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Yep.
But how could the victim, who is apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
With their own handbook. Okay, cool. Got it right.
Simple, because she was really a he.
Yep.
Which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Oh, okay. Hopefully I get this one right.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
Yep. Oh, I got that one right.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro.
Okay. And donked him on the head.
And attacked him.
What? Oh. Poster's gonna go there, isn't it? That's there. Took the painting. Take this off. Have. And then replacing of it, maybe? Let's try that.
That's exactly what happened.
Hopefully I got this right. It's hard to tell just due to little mini pictures. Okay, cool. I got that one right.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Yep.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Yep. Hopefully I got these right. Okay, he ripped the
Which
poster
is why
down.
the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet.
Okay.
Then, removing the bloody poster.
Yep. Oh. That part's wrong. I got 2 health left. Extension cable's right. Door is right. What else would go there, though? This?
Here's exactly what happened.
It's the only other thing I can think would be there.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet.
Yep.
Then, removing the bloody poster.
Yep. Really? Oh, now I have 1 health. What else am I gonna put there? I thought that would be the handbook and then him throwing it. No, but it's right there. What? It's not that. Which locker room did the killer move to? I don't have one for Carol's locker room, do I? Oh. Let's cook this. The killer took something that from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime. The poster. He did that. Where did the killer go after they were done? The sauna. Okay, this is my last shot here.
You!
Hopefully I get this right.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act.
Okay.
First, then removing the blood.
You're just gonna skip by that 2 thing. Again, those 2 lines.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker.
I didn't think to actually click on that. I didn't know it was a major hint at what to put there. Okay. If I did that, I would have gotten this right on the first try, probably.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course.
Yep.
But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
True.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall.
Yes, they have.
Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Okay. And he put up the poster.
And that's exactly how the killer did it.
Yep.
The carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Yep.
They It
Swapped
changed
them
the
both
layout
around.
of the boys and girls locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Okay. And he just dropped him in there too.
That could have been the end of things, but no.
Okay.
Yakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Huh. Kind of stupid of you, honestly.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene,
Okay.
he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
I guess that makes sense, but I still don't understand why he wanted to do that. It made it more fun for him, I guess. Right, bloodlust.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
Huh. Okay.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Which it makes no sense why he did that.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade,
Okay.
the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings...
I have a feeling that final one's wrong. Now I look at it.
There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Okay. Oh no. I messed up. Shoot. I'm just gonna skip by that. Who got voted anyways? Looks like the killer graduates. Yes, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
There's literally one piece of that. Please don't make me go through that entire thing again. Oh, Lord. Sirs. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna skip to the end of me putting this back together. So I'll be right back, boys and girls. Okay, back to Act 5.
And around the
Hopefully
same time
this
that
one
Byakuya
is
was putting
right.
together this facade,
I really hope so.
the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna.
Yep,
There,
he did.
they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Okay. Threw it in there. Okay, that is a broken handbook. I was wondering what that was.
Just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna.
Huh. Okay.
And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
Okay.
And that's how it all played out.
Okay. There it is.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Yeah, isn't that right? Complete? Did I get ya?
Wait. No. This can't be right.
Can't be right.
Evidence. Yeah. Where's your evidence?
Where's my evidence? I just gave it to you.
Evidence. You need proof.
Well, it's him.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Well, we kind of just gave you proof. Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Let's talk about a little bit more about fever time and nega time. What? What's that? Like negative time? Is that what you're talking about? I'm just gonna call it negative time. Fever time and the tempo will force to its max. I'm just gonna call it negative time. That sounds weird. Buttons at random, and you won't miss. So you can push right mouse button, left mouse button, right mouse button, left mouse button, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this will only last for until the focus gauge runs out, so make sure the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only got to access the special time, right? So we prepared something called negative time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates negative time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear. making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you want to activate Fever Time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use negative time. Well then, good luck and have fun. We're gonna be seeing it though. The moment of truth. Oh, we're gonna fight against Taka.
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
Okay.
False. Show me some evidence.
Oop.
I won't listen. False.
Oop. Oop.
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence.
Got it.
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
Got it. Got it.
I won't listen. False. You're corrupt.
Got it. Final strike. Broken E-handbook.
Prove it.
I guessed on most of that for the actual rhythm.
If my thinking so far is right,
Okay.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
Yep.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
Yeah, let's check them.
Once we do that, we'll...
Well, what?
You gotta do that.
Why not?
Huh?
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, what?
I did it. I killed him.
And why? Results. What'd I get for this? Looks like I got an A. Oh, cool. I got a complete A. 83 coins. Cool.
Bro, what are you saying?
Yeah, what are you saying,
I got
Mondo?
no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up.
Give up what?
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Okay.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
He's just giving up.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the
Okay.
moment we've all been waiting for.
I'm not sure how I
Grab
feel
your
about this,
lever
about
and
knocking out
get ready.
Mondo, but it's gotta be him.
Who will you elect as the blackened this time around? Will
Okay.
you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Let's
What's
find
it
out.
gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who we voting for? Monokuma vote. Who is found guilty? And it's Mondo that's found guilty. Okay.
What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it looks like this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it's so. The blackin that killed Shiro as Fujisaki was Mondo Hawada. In case you're wondering, the votes was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence. So allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key and fast forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy. His name was Shiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. No, nobody would. Now nobody would be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
Oof. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, we had no choice but to accept this fate. He had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is of survival of the fittest, and if you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Shiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Shiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Shiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, and the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
that's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm gonna get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when everyone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action, and so... that day he made a commitment and began to exercising. He prepared to retrain his mind and body, but sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought, would it be good to ask for someone's help? But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Shiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep his secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of strong man that Shiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was definitely Monokuma, but it showed it as Shiro's voice for some reason. That was his aspiration, and he thought only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come to close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep that promise he made to Shiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Shiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room? Yes. That is exactly what I meant. Wasn't that to cover up what he did?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Shiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Shiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Shiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can, so that's all there is to it. Well, while you're on the subject, why don't I tell you that embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did. He killed his own brother. Oof. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had that chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother. His name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy, but when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his older brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over Daya, huh? Daya created this gang and with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Could someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers over the other members of the gang, which is why
I
gotta get stronger than Daya. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. And one night, his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Oof. He didn't kill his brother. His brother got himself killed. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew if it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. And at that point, it was clear I would have no problem in shedding light on his secrets. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death and all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why. Mondo. After I saw that what Monokuma had on me, my head filled with all kinds of fuzzy uneasiness, and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I don't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety, way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Shiro asked to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Shiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Why are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of
And
a
stronger
bitch.
than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down at him on the ground. Hey. I killed him. Oh, you said it. I didn't think you'd start talking again.
This time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
I guess so.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Yep. Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was a secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his. It turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see. You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets. From the outside world, he doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it. As many times as I want. That is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing? You mean execution. That's what I promised you, right? The Blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished. Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Yes, it is. I said, wait.
Sorry, man.
Oof.
I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oof. Here it's time. Execution time. Game over. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I wonder what his punishment's gonna be. He's got him on a bike. Huh. Okay. He's got Mondo's haircut. Oh, it's a flaming ball. I'm pretty sure this... Yeah, the Cage of Death. Actually, isn't that the real name of that type of stunt? I'm pretty sure it is. It's gonna turn on fire, isn't it? It wouldn't be a Cage of Death without it. I wonder how it's gonna kill him. Well. Electricity. So he's going so fast that it's electrified. And... I'm guessing he's dead. I don't see him on the bike anymore. Yep, he's gone. Uh-huh. Mondo butter. They turned him into butter? Huh. Okay then. Huh. Laugh at death, your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Oof. You okay there, Taka? And Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls. We were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya, you're completely insane, you know that? A game, one of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response to accept that.
However...
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm and motionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the Ignite rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it. Okay.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. And after he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool, he didn't even have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So, you're saying that you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought if it would lighten things up. You did all that to liven things up.
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene. But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point, of course. Byakuya turned and looked at me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing on me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I decide to become blackened, I know who I'll have to watch out for. Huh?
Correct.
So, that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, you were done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You...
You'd like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair is not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? Mean. 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 Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I still think that it's a start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to a level of childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is foregone conclusion.
You're getting all
Oh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. You having fun there, Monokuma? Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on another case of Shiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who still were alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was a kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy and hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage and effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Oh.
Well, anyway, like I was saying,
Okay.
this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Huh.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a
So he's talking to the mastermind right now.
And he's stopping it.
Okay.
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match.
Okay.
But I must admit, I'm disappointed.
Disappointed?
I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Okay.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well,
Okay.
no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Who are you talking to? There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean. Go on?
My, you really took me by surprise there.
There's 16 of us? So there really was 16 because of the other chair.
I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
Huh?
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Okay. I wonder who that is. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. The end. Okay, we are down to 10 students left, and we're heading into Chapter 3. To be continued? Okay. Oh, we got an item, Crazy Diamond Present. Okay, we got Mondo's jacket. Let's save it up here. So, with that, this will be ending here. I will be seeing you all in Chapter 3. Can't believe Mondo is the killer, but it's true though. So, in the next one, who will turn on us and how many people will be ended up getting killed off? Who knows? I guess we'll find out in the next one. Keep being spooky, and see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. Hey guys and girls, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. If you liked everything today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe and hit the bell notification. Thank you all for watching, and peace out. See y'all next time.